What's up, guys? Welcome back to another one of these draft guides. I was gonna do a mode specific one. I was gonna record it today and do the voiceover, but Brawl Stars thought they'd do a funny little thing and they would, remove 75 brawlers, and that was only assassins. So yeah, I'm not really playing the game today. There's not really much point, so I'm just gonna go through some old footage. Well, it's still like relevant footage. Like there's no balances since this recording, and yeah, just gonna talk through some more drafts, just some more general ones. So we're on layer cake, and I'm low key fine leaving Pierce. So I think Pierce is very easy to counter. I think Pierce takes a lot of skill because you miss your shots and you're cooked. That's the name of the game. But anyways, pretty standard bans from us. Like I think Angel's pretty safe on here, so I want to get him out of the way. And then Mina and Mortis for sure. We are leaving the M's open, but I do think it is chill on here. So like I said, they first picked the Pierce. Now Pierce is pretty weak into aggro, and I've told you guys before about this, but Belle Kaze is such a good strategy. The Belle lays down her traps as Kaze gets the blue star, because Kaze is always going to get the blue star first. And then Belle is one of those brawlers where it's hard to push into. You can think of people like M's, like it's really hard to like go forward into an M, so you can just like put her shot down, and it has so much like presence on the map. Same thing with Belle. It's just easy to hit shots. They bounce around, and her super, like the mark is really, really strong. So yeah, and those traps, of course, they give free kills pretty much, especially in the like higher level. In any like bounty game with Belle, if someone hits your trap, they're either guaranteed to get marked, or they're gonna get taken down, or it's just like free like positioning because they have to back up, and it's just really, really good. So really good combo. They go for Buster. Now in this meta right now, I think pretty low of Buster. Like Buster's pretty bad right now. People like to go Buster into Kaze, but I also don't think Buster counters Kaze, especially if you use the I think it's Hosomaki healing, that gadget. The one where you change to ninja gives you speed, but you change back gives you like a health boost. If you use that gadget, you're never gonna die to Buster. You guys will see that in this game. So now like they also want to spike with it, which just doesn't make any sense, especially for a map like Layer Cake. Like I know buffies are good, but this map and this Mo is just not a good pick. So we have two free last picks. We can either take a Brock, and the Buster has nowhere to hide and is also good into the Pierce and the Spike, or we go Juju. Now I do think Juju is slightly better, but I did want to try out the Brock and see how good it would be here. So we went Brock instead, but keep in mind that if we went Juju, it would be like 20-0. Like, I don't think they would get a single kill on us. Anyways, good start. I'm just going, got the blue star, making some space. Bilal got a good kill. And right there, you see like he hits the trap, like he's forced to move back immediately. Now, because it's like right by the wall, we can't like follow up to get like that guaranteed kill I was talking about, but like you can still see what I'm talking about. We are able to catch out Prodigy right there for a nice 2-tap. And yeah, so the game's pretty simple. Optical went down. Not too much you could do about it, but we weren't in VC at the time, and he didn't know that he was in there, so that's just unfortunate. I do get some really good shots there, and Prodigy is super duper low, but like I'm not like pushing it hella. I do use the healing, like I said there, but I get stuck on the wall, so that's a pretty bad death for me. My team is able to cover, and we do get a trade, so it's not too bad. We're only losing by blue star. I do dodge a lot of Jared's shots here, so now I'm able to move up into here, which gives us a lot of space to move up on the other side, and Pierce misses his super, and Bilal's able to get a good kill on Jared. Like, it's just like such a good Brock game. Like, it's also a good Juju, but Brock also eats. Now, as you can see here, like I'm not scared to be like too close, because I can always just get the healing, and that's pretty much an additional Brock shot that it'll take to kill me, or not Brock, Buster. So like I don't think Buster counters Kaze, not at all. I just go in here, try to get some more aggro going. Do miss my dash, which is pretty bad, so it's fine though, because as long as you're doing the math, like my team is winning like by a lot, and like I'm just like making a little bit of space here, getting hit a little bit. It doesn't really matter. Like feeding a Buster, you're not gonna do anything. I just pop my hyper now. I go in because like there's no way for them to win. They have to kill Bilal. So as long as I'm getting rid of two of them on the map, that is a 2v1 for my teammates. So always thinking about like those matchup interactions. Like if you are making space and you're occupying 2 people, then that means your teammates all have a 2v1. So you're low-key chilling. As long as like you don't die and you're doing your job and your team's doing your job, then that's really good. I put my gadget here, and then I wait for the cooldown to get a little bit lower, and now you're gonna see I'm gonna like walk into his face, because like I'm just gonna heal once I get like really low, like right here, and it pretty much negates a whole shot. So I just don't think the Buster pick in this meta is good, and especially not into Kaze. I'm gonna do this exact same thing here, just gonna try and feed off of him with my daggers, and then once my gadget's low or it's ready, I can just like, I can be as aggressive as I want, and it'll be a free kill onto Prodigy most of the time. So I do this, and then I just go back in. Nice, cheeky little kill. And now we're up 5-0, but I do have 4 on me. So a kill on me plus any of my teammates will give them the lead, and also have blue star for future. Just got to be careful. Obstacle, some really, really good taps. Like the best ways to counter Spike is range plus like range and throwers. The best ranges are like Brock is like probably the best one. But yeah, we don't waste our super there. Blood does unfortunately go down from that pole, but as you can see, that gadget once again saved me. So you can just see how much better I think this gadget is compared to the Invis. Specifically for this case, like Invis is still like really good on in some occasions, but like I do typically use this one. My teammates are holding it down like really well. Like they have free matchups. Like in the Pierce, it's not like amazing, especially for a brawler like Kaze. The Pierce are gonna be missing a bunch of shots, and it's just not good. I hit a really good super here. Kaze is also super good against Pierce because ammo is like Pierce's whole kit, and my super takes away their ammo, so it messes up his cycle, if you know what I mean. So yeah, Bilal pops his hyper. Doesn't really need to do too much. Like, as long as I don't die, like, Optical can die, and so can Bilal, but as long as I don't, it's chill. So I just go to the corner, and yeah. As you can see, like, there was never really any danger in this set. Like I said, Juju had also been a free pick, but as you can see, Brock also works pretty well. That's typically how it is in draft. There can be way more than just one, like, really good option. There's 98 brawlers in the game. Like, of course, there's going to be more than one thing for one scenario, so that's just a good lesson for you guys to see that you can definitely pick multiple things. I've told you guys before that in this meta right now, as of January 2026, before balances come out, I think next week, my go-to bans in most maps are Mortis, Ems, and Mina if the other team has first pick. Now, that does not apply in Heist. I would switch out Mortis for Colt, because Colt, I think, is the best heist brawler right now, no matter the map. Like, even Pit Stop, I think Colt is just the best brawler. Actually, maybe Miko or Barry is the best on that map. But it depends, like, very situational stuff. And other team goes for, I think these are, like, some pretty good bans from them, like Spike. It's a pretty annoying pick. Shelly with Slow, or even Dash is pretty good in this map, especially. And then Mina, if you're not going to first pick it, you should ban it. So you will see Mina get double banned a lot in this meta, just because people just don't want to face against it, and they sometimes too scared to first pick it. So they go Meeple 1. Me personally, I don't think Meeple is good, right? Like, he's good, but he's not. I don't think he's first pick material. There's just a lot of things that you can do into it. And you'll see like the biggest counter to Meeple. When I see Meeple, my first thought is Ruffs, because you have the bags, and to be honest, you can also go off the bags and use the other one, depending on the other team's brawlers as well, with the Meeple, because the Ruffs does have more range, and in a 1v1 scenario, you will just be like, you will just beat the Meeple in general. So Ruffs is just a really good pick. Also a really safe pick in this meta. The treats are really good. Having like the essence of a possible wall break is also good. And then with Spike Band and also Shelly, I was like, okay, well, then we just go Frank. Now the Meeple is pretty much completely useless now. So they have like a completely redundant pick, and they have 2 picks now to try and like save it. Yeah, like the Meeple, I don't even know how many shots it takes to kill a Frank. Like, it's ridiculous. So yeah, it's looking kind of bad for them already, because they need to find like a good solid tank counter. Now, you would probably think Lumi. It's weird. Like, a good Frank right now low-key counters Lumi. And it's like a good Lumi game. Like, Lumi, you would think, is good into Ruffs, and it would be good into a Frank. It's a tank counter, but it's just not. Like, the Ruffs is gonna beat the Lumi, and then the Lumi it does not kill Frank. Which I find that crazy, but like that's just something to keep in mind right now. They go Dynamite. I see the vision, like a lot of damage, to stun on like onto a tank, good into the roughs as well. I just don't think Dynamite is good. Like it's a very off meta pick, so I guess I don't think it's good. So like there's a bunch of options we can go right now. It's pretty much any assassin. Like we could also go thrower, but our goal was to break open the map because right now it looks like the roughs is a pretty free game. Like I think a good roughs beats Otis for the most part. So I was like, we can probably just go something to make pressure and cause this Dynamite to panic. Now I also think Shade is a good pick here. I think Kaze is actually pretty decent to this too. But at the end of the day, I chose to go Kenji. I just think he applies a lot of pressure as well. And like a good Kenji can just take over a game. Give it to Bilal as well. So yeah, the game plan is pretty easy. As you can see, I switched off my gadget to use this one. Optical hit a really good slow onto the Meeple, but it's not quite enough. And I'm going to get pinched here, which is fine, but I do manage to get the kill on the Meeple before I die. And the Optical's doing a really good job. Like, look, he already got the wall break. I think Bilal gets muted there. I don't know. No, he didn't even use it, because Bilal does get the kill on the Otis. And a wasted Dynamite super that breaks open the map. So as you can see, the further the game goes on, the worse it gets. And look how hard of a time the Meeple has. Like, the Meeple hits so many shots onto Optical. Optical's not even close to dying, and he just heals like right back up. Another good wall break there from Optical. Is not able to quite get the goal, but he stays alive a little bit longer, so he does waste some time. I get a good shot there to kill the Otis, and I get some good taps onto the Meeple too. Like the roughs, it's not doing anything flashy, but as you guys like just keep on watching this game, you can see that like I'm doing a lot. So Ball just goes for a shot on goal. I do get the kill on the Dynamite. Ball is just making more space, and good kill onto the Meeple. Now I have another treat. I'm going to just toss it in the back there while also breaking those walls for Bilal. If we're in VC, like the best thing about roughs is the hyper treat. And you can pretty much give like someone on your team like a second, a second hypercharge if you're using it properly. Like someone, let's say you have a Shade and Gem Grab. They use their hyper. And then as soon as they respawn, you give them the hyper drops. Now that's like 2 hypers like back to back. It's really, really good. So if I was in VC, Bilal was like, oh, I'm close to hyper, don't give me the treat. But like that's just like a voice comms kind of thing. I'll go pops hyper and he gets stunned. But look, after all of that damage, he's still alive and he's still making pressure. Like that's how good Frank is right now. And that like I don't think their comp has like nearly enough damage for it. And as you can see, like I outranged the Meeple, and like it's such a good pick. The roughs is like really, really good. They don't have anything to account for the roughs either. So now like we're all alive. There's just nowhere near enough damage for them to kill all 3 of us. And it's an easy walk-in like in the last like 15 seconds of the game. So like I said, like the game gets way better for us the later it goes on. More walls get broken open. Every single Frank hyper, it's like more speed. And a Dynamite it cannot hit a fastball. That's like the main reason you go an assassin into them, because they have a Meeple. And yeah, I'm also thinking now that Carl would not have been a bad choice. Playing with the hook gadget, you can go aggro into any of them, and a Otis super is not canceling out a Carl super. So yeah, it's also a pretty good Carl game. That goes back to what I said. Like there's tons of good picks at every stage of the draft, more so at the later ends of draft. But yeah, we get a good save here. Not really too worried, to be honest. Like it's really not a big deal. And Bilal with a good kill onto the Meeple. He does waste his super as well, so even better for us. Like Meeple, like we're breaking open the map against him. We have so much health. Like he's literally useless. Like his supers are not even doing anything. So his kit is like redundant. I think, yeah, he uses his hyper here for no reason, and we just get an easy walk-in as Optical gets the kill onto the Meeple. Now, like, with that side of the map open too, like, Bilal's just able to go free. I don't know how Dynamite misses his super there, but yeah. It looks like I have, like, a boring game. Like, I low-key like playing roughs because this skin is awesome. I get another good wall break here, and Bilal's able to pick it up. I think he gets muted. Yeah, he does, unfortunately. And I get some good taps there. and I put my gadget so he can't keep pushing me from there. So I do stay alive. Like, so like when both your teammates are dead, you don't want to all be dead at the same time. Like the best thing in Brawl Ball, it's called cycling your deaths. You guys want to die at like I guess I can say it is intervals. So someone's always respawning with invincibility shield. Like right now, we're gonna have Bilal respawning with invincibility. So right now I could like die and we'd be fine. And I could recycle my death and I can get invincibility and we get more pressure back like that. So that's also something that's really important in voice comms. And it's also very important in a mode like a gem grab. Like dying at like a specific time so that you can respawn in your own spawn with invincibility. So yeah. Anyways, like they've used everything. Like they used Hyper Otis, they've used Hyper Meeple to get everyone killed, and all of that just to get one goal. And like I said, as the map gets opened up, it gets better and better for us, and then over time the map is completely open. So this is looking really good for us. Blanca does get muted again. I think he's looking on autopilot this game. And yeah, so it's looking bad at the moment, but I like trust me, like right now, like I was in VC with like Alex, I think at the time. I'm not worried. Ball dodges that and it somehow ends up hitting optical. I do a really good dodge pattern here, which allows me to get a kill onto the dynamite while also staying alive long enough for them to not overwhelm us with pressure. So yeah, I tell Bilal to go for the treat. Optical with a really good kill onto the Meeple. The Otis misses his stun, or his Mew, I should say. And I have another hyper drop here. I'm going to give it to Optical because he just used his, but he doesn't go for it because, well, we're just about to win the game. And then he body blocks for me, and it's an easy walk-in. So, yeah, like I was never worried at any point during this game because I just think the draft is too good in our favor. And, yeah. Now, for another gem grab game, it'll be the last one for this episode. But I go for my traditional bans, as I usually do for most modes, excluding some open maps and bounty knockout. But yeah, I think Mortis, Ems, and Mina is typically the best. We might end up banning Spike here. I actually don't remember. This was recorded like 5 days ago, maybe. But I can't get any new footage because of Brawl Stars is being stupid and removed 75 brawlers from the game. Like, I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. Like, can we get the BSC rulebook, please? And maybe, like, fix all the bugs in the game. Like, that would be really, really nice. But yeah, they banned Shade, which I also like to ban if the other team has last pick. Shelly, I don't think is worth a ban. And then Mina, I think is a good ban. So, I can't remember what they go for. They maybe go Pierce first. But like I said, I don't think Pierce is a good gem carrier. I think Pierce is bad in Brawl Ball. I don't think he's a good gem carry. And I also don't think he's good in Heist. But people still pick him everywhere because I think Pierce is like busted. He's good. He's really strong, but not every game, every map strong. So in my scrims that I've been doing, I always pick a Janet into Pierce. Now, you do need to have some sort of skill. All you need to do is like dodge 2 shots pretty much and just have constant track of how much ammo the Pierce has. And just Janet's the best gem carrier in general in gem grab right now because like you're super duper safe. You can use your gadget to get out. You can jump away. You can use your super. Like it's really, really good. And then pairing with Janet has low damage. So you need to cover for the weakness of your gem carrier or just for any other teammate in general. I was thinking Chester or Otis, and Alex ends up picking Otis. Now you'll see why I wanted Chester in a second here, but the Otis still works perfectly fine. I do think Chester though is better for some certain scenarios that I was thinking about, but yeah, enough about that. With their Pierce, they end up going Alley, and that is why I wanted Chester, because Chester is the same as Otis. Like, they're both damage dealers, they're both tank counters, good into assassins, but Otis can struggle into assassins, specifically Alley, but Chester hard counters Alley and most assassins, and yeah, that's why I wanted Chester. I also think the Chester hyper is really, really strong. Like, it can turn games around. So yeah, that's why I wanted Chester. But Otis still works perfectly fine, does the job. It gives us like the damage component that we need. And then to round off their comp, they go with a Mo. Now, I think that's where they lost this draft. I think the Mo pick is, like, horrendous. Like, it does not beat Otis. And we have last pick still. So I just think the Mo pick was bad. So it's a really, really good Lily game. Like, Lily beats Mo pretty easily. Pierce is weak into aggro, so Lily's going to be really good there. And then a good Lily should be able to beat out the alley. So I can see, like, the alley is going to can easily just go, like, onto my lane and kill me. Like, it'll happen. And I also used my gadget at the start, so I didn't have it for right there. But to be honest, I didn't really have to use it even if I had it, because, like, I only have one gem. My teammates still have position, so, like, it wasn't really a big deal. Like, knowing the importance of a death in a certain time is, like, really good. So just gadget out there, because the Pierce is about to reload to full ammo, so I didn't want to, be stuck there. Now, I do have 3 gems at this point, and we have a alley in our bush. The Mo is 2-shot, though, so I did want to see if we can get a kill onto him, but I just super here because I think it was safer than just using a gadget. I think I'd still die if I used a gadget. I do have my gadget now, but yeah, you can see, like, the alley's just, like, going to keep, like, low-key eating because we just don't have something that's, like, amazing into it. Like, the Otis is fine. But as you can see, like, their comp has nothing for Lily. Like, the Lily is just going to be, like, roaming free. Like, at least we have an Otis for their alley. But they don't have anything for the Lily. So, like, I'm right here. Like, I'm not too worried. I super because I'm scared about getting supered from Prodigy. But Obstacle with a really good hypercharge. And, like, as you can see, like, Pierce is, like, so weak into aggro. Like, it'll never do anything. At this point, I'm, like, I was in VC with them. And I was, like, Allie's invis. And Alex was, like, I found the Lily. But yeah, Optical actually didn't have his gadget. I thought he did, but we're still chilling here. I gadget. I have all 11 now. And as you can see, my teammates are cycling deaths. Like, Alex, he's like, I'm going to go in and die so I can respawn with invincibility and protect you with the gems. Like, that's just how it works. Optical, the really good super there. And then Alex body blocks for me from the alley. And a good kill onto the Pierce. So yeah, I think that was a very, very good game and good demonstration of the draft. Once again, I do still think that Chester would have made this a lot better. But as you can see, it's still working out pretty good. Like, we have the damage to deal with it. We just have to be a lot more careful now. So he wasted 2 shots already. And that's why I think, especially as a gem carrier, he's not very good. Because you want a gem carrier to have, like, good presence on the map. And you, like, miss some shots and it's kind of cooked. I do get tapped up there, which is kind of embarrassing. I'm sorry, team. But like I said, it's, like, not a high value death. Like, I didn't have many gems. It's still early in the game, so it's nothing too crazy. Once again here, it's like he missed his shots, so I'm just able to walk up and take some free positioning. I do get shot a couple times, but I'm able to just get out and reset like nothing ever happened. Optical is doing well. I do tell him to switch lanes, though, because, like, he will just, like, destroy the Mo. Like, the Mo can't kill any of us, like, realistically. Like, just never. I do gadget to get out of the Pierce super. I do tell Alex I'm going to die here, but he can trade me out, which is good. And, yeah, they have a Mo, like, back here. The Mo really can't do anything. Like, he's cooked. There's nothing he can do. I don't know how Alex got the kill there, but he did. And Optical just hypers to pick up the gems. And, yeah, like, it's a pretty simple game, to be honest. Like, once again, I think it's another good draft from us. Optical is pretty safe. Like, he has enough health to survive from the alley. A really good mute from Alex. And then Optical supers in and then gadgets to stay safe. He almost died, though. So, yeah, I definitely think there's some good drafts to show you guys. Like, I would have had some more footage for you guys, but, like, look at this. Like, 23 to 23 brawlers. I don't know why Supercell is doing this, but hopefully in the next coming days, I'll do a... I'm thinking probably Brawl Ball guide first for drafting, because I think the rule book will be out with the comp maps and stuff like that. So, yeah. And I do have an announcement that I will be making very, very soon. I'm very happy about it. And if you guys want to join my club, here it is. And, yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.